Now, the IFP held a media briefing a short while ago, of course, very happy with its growth in KwaZulu-Natal. Let's get more now from our reporter, Dasen Thathiah, who was in that media briefing. He joins us live. Dasen, Buthelezi says the IFP will survive without him.
Exactly, Shahan. Very celebratory mood here at the IFP offices. The president and leader of the IFP, Buthelezi, says that it's not just about one man, it's not about Buthelezi, it's about the party and the values that they stand for. And that, in fact, during this time, they've brought out the other leaders and the other party members while campaigning to show that it still is a party that can be trusted. In fact, at one point he quoted the former president Nelson Mandela, who had once called him a formidable survivor, and he says that those words are probably ringing in the ears of many in the wake of those election results which saw the IFP becoming the official opposition in KwaZulu-Natal, as well as increasing its support nationally.
Yeah, so what's the next move for the party? Everyone is still wanting to know when it'll hold its elective conference and when we'll see a new leader.
Well, they're saying that that is expected to happen before July. There was also some clarity on what had been reported as the leader's U-turn, really, or about turn at least, in terms of him stepping down. It was reported that he had been changing his mind constantly about whether he is going to retire or not. There was some clarity on that. A few journalists were criticized in this media briefing for putting out the wrong narrative, they said. According to the party and according to Buthelezi, there was really no confusion. What is clear and what they've clarified now is that yes, he will be stepping down as president after that elective conference, which takes place in the next month or two. But he will still certainly be a member of the party as well as a member of parliament for the foreseeable future, at least.
So let's talk about the disappointment with regards to areas where it thought it could have gained more support, especially Nongoma, for instance, saying they're not happy with voter turnout.
Buthelezi said that in those words, actually, that he is disappointed about that. But what they're now saying is that it just shows that there is more that the party does need to do in those areas to reassure those voters. Now, one of the things that they are vowing to do as of today, they say this is when the real work starts, is to implement a performance monitoring system. And that, they hope, will restore the faith of some people in the party, because they will now be looking at their leaders that much more closely, even in areas where they govern, like Msinga and other northern municipalities. So, according to Naren Singh of the party, he says that it's quite simple, that at this point, if any leader does not perform, they'll maybe given a warning or maybe two, but ultimately they will be out.
All right, thanks so much for that. Appreciate it. Our reporter Dasen Thathiah in Durban.